the hell is this?
Is that Brondo stuff?
They're watering crops with a sports drink?
There's the mushroom, always checking out the crawling. Alright, so I decided to do this to the truck. Check it out. I took those brass wheels and just made all the exposed brass green. I think they look way cooler now and they fit this rig. Pretty red. Yeah, he's just following me around. Yeah, the mushroom gate. I'm just waking up. It's raining outside and he wants to go out there, but he doesn't. So we're going to take that for a rip. Mushroom, same size. And he is now a cat stickle. Gotta drive around him. I'm going to try to go around this guy too. I'm going to move the little Lego dude. But there's this wicked gap. It's brutal hard to traverse. See if I can get around that and kind of come back down this way and through here, up here somewhere, you know. Alright, here we go. Oh, we gotta get a better shot. It's starting to get into some pretty crazy climbs here. I need to get a more powerful servo for this thing too. I think I'm going to try that Injora servo. And possibly... Here comes the cat running down. And possibly try the Mini Komodo. This has a micro Komodo and it's starting to struggle. These tires lay down so much traction that it needs just a little bit more torque. And from what I understand, that thing has more torque than the micro. The micro has more torque than the regular Komodo, which is funny because it's much smaller, but that Mini seems to be where it's at. The Cedar and the micro are the same, so I think that really only leaves the Mini. It should fit in this thing no problem. Alright, so here we go. This is going to get into a crazy... Yeah, this servo sucks. This is just an Emax. Running a 600 gram rig. So you kind of got to finesse it. Oh. Cat just munching away over here. Here's some tasty bits. Just loves tasty bits. Right, so this is where it's going to get a bit crazy. But this is a Gladiator, so it should be able to get up and around this no problem. Oh, sweet camera guy. There we go. Pretty gnarly angle on the front right here. Gotta get that. You can see, like, I don't know if it actually shows up or not, but it's at a pretty gnarly angle. And there's this little rut right there. If you go too far to the left, your tire sinks in, and chances are you are gonna roll. So I kind of got it set up here where, yeah. And oh, we might roll right here. Yeah. Oh, toast. Tricky line right here. So this thing does have underdrive, just to help with these slow climbs like this. Let's see if it'll pull through or if it's gonna. We might get that front left to hook and pull it over. Wicked. Oh yeah, that is nuts. I can't believe it just did that. 64mm tires are pretty awesome on this thing. So now we got to go up and around. I'm going to try to set the camera on a box. Alright, so this is the gap that I'm talking about. It's right there. I don't know if I have the right angle for this. Yeah, just starting to hit the Jeep. So I'm going to try to set it back up. don't know if it will. This is going to be a brutal toss. Yeah, it's about to go wrong right here is my guess. Yeah, Cyril's struggling right there. Well, just had to work it. It was not beautiful at all, but it has kind of made it. Alright. So let's back it up a little bit. So there's no way we're turning right here. If I had the Kanga axe, I'd make this loop right there, but this is kind of brutal. So let's try this drop right here. Ooh. That was a huge gap jump. Like when it had the power on and then it went to going down the hill, you can see how much loosey goose there is in these portals. That's the downside of portals on something this small. It kind of flops around a little bit. So now we're going to try this frickin' line. This is nuts. Alright, where should I set the camera? Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to go to the left from here. I don't know if it's going to be possible. It's getting pretty hairy. Gonna have to use that front left tire to dig into that little rut, try to pull it over, but it's gonna flip. I don't know if it'll roll over this without flipping as well. Yeah, no, this is brutal line. You need a LCG rig for this, I'm sure, just by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. So maybe it'll pull up right here. Try to shift it up this. Get that right tire hooked on this little lip. Alright, great. Nope. Some of these frickin' lines, man, are beyond difficult. They look pretty easy, but alright, here we go. Round 2. So if this front right can hook up and kind of get over, yeah, like that. Yep, we're stuck now. That's one thing that sucks about the Gladiator, is its bumper has so much rear overhang that it gets caught on things all the time. Brutal line. If I try from the right a bit further, get the rear of the vehicle over more, and then turn into it. I don't know if this is going to happen. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe. I know those rocks are probably messing it up, so I'm going to take a few of them away. Just to see if it's possible. Alright, attempt 3 or 4. try from a more right position. Here we go, here we go. You got to see it from this angle. So it's sitting pretty vert right now. Alright, that looks better. So this front right has to get over that bump. And it should be able to pull itself up and over. But then the front left's going to hit that wall right there. Got to back it up just a bit while keeping the front tire hooked on that lip. Let's change up this angle again. So you can kind of see where it's sitting right there. And that's the bad thing about square tires, is they're going to dig into your wall. Round tires should be able to shift past, but sweet. That's a crazy, crazy line. There's no way this thing could make that. Like, no way that thing could make it. The Kanga might be able to make it, but these 64 mil tires are something else. So this is where the portal is awesome. Like, that front left tire is so far over that lip, but because of the portal, it's got the clearance. It's like 39% extra clearance. I very much suggest them. If you haven't got portals yet, try a rig with portals. It's crazy. So this is about to get brutal as well. Got to get it to climb, and then a hard right about now. Tire hook this line. Back left tire's pulling it over. Yeah, this is difficult, man. Reposition. But these Swamp Kings are just so frickin' sweet. Pretty luggy like the Baja Claws or the Baja Pro, but I think these are much better tire. So I don't know if it's going to be able to pull itself over this. That rear axle is sitting on that ridge. Just to show you what it's going over right now. Like, that's a brutal ridge. Horrible, horrible line. But if you can get it, it's super gratifying. Why do easy stuff when it's easy? When you got these lines right beside it. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. No frickin' way. See, will it shift or will it roll? Yeah, killer. I can't believe it just went up there. This rig is something else, man. Its performance is unbelievable. Super, super heavy tires. These tires and wheels come in at 345 or 46 grams. That's more than the rig itself. Alright, so this is, like, you can see how steep this is right here. Try to get the camera balanced. Alright, camera's just balancing. So that little shift it did right there where it dropped its front left tire, that's because they're just so damn heavy. If you don't have heavy, you're like, there'd be no way to get past that without it. I don't care if your rig is super light, that torque twist is going to flip you. And front right's hooking, we got it. Sick. I love that line so much.
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.